Welcome back to Africa 54. I'm Esther Gitu-Ewart in Washington. Climate change will hit many African countries more severely than previously thought, according to a new report. Researchers warn that rapid population growth means more and more people will be hit by extreme weather events across the continent in the coming years. Henry Ridgewell reports.
The Farana region in Guinea, West Africa. It's the rainy season, but the skies are clear and the rain isn't falling. For rice farmers like Kolare Mohammed, it could spell disaster.
Climate change has caused a shortage of rain, and as we are not getting any rainfall, it is very difficult for us to farm. We cannot plant our rice seeds because of the lack of rainfall.
The report from Britain's Meteorological Office and Leeds University warns that climate change caused by the burning of fossil fuels will bring chaos to Africa, with bouts of severe drought and flash flooding.
For the first time, we've run a very high-resolution climate model on par with the resolution that we typically use for weather forecasting. So this climate model is able to represent small-scale processes in the atmosphere with much greater realism. The small-scale processes are really important for how climate extremes might change over Africa.
The report authors say flash floods like this one in Uganda last year, which killed dozens of people, will become much more common.
And we found that those sort of events, which are typically, say, once every 30 years now, could be as frequent as once every 3 to 4 years in the future. And in terms of wet extremes, so heavy rainfall, we see changes across the whole of the continent. In terms of the dry extremes, particularly we find that Central and Western Africa is infected.
The World Meteorological Organization warned that the month of July this year saw record heat waves across the globe, a phenomenon that has, in its words, rewritten climate history books. Scientists say people in Africa will likely be among the hardest hit by climate change over the coming decades, with less capacity to deal with the impact. Henry Ridgewell for VOA News, London.